Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to my unboxing and first impressions of the Hip Chick Tarot by Maria Strom with Schiffer Publishing. This deck was just released in 2018. I believe it's now available via Amazon. So today we're going to take a look at the cards. We're going to do a little brief mini reading with them so you can kind of see how they read, and just show you guys the cards, really talk about them, flip through the guidebook, etc. So on the back of the box, it says, meet a group of strong, diverse women who are dealing with divine pursuits and life challenges that you can relate to. The women shown in these 78 hand-painted and boldly colored tarot cards will empower you to grow spiritually, be creative, feel freely, and think clearly, all from a female perspective. I would say too, and probably those who just resonate with feminine energy. Okay, call on these experienced women when you need guidance and support with everyday life, and allow them to help you tune into your own inner wisdom. This deck and companion guide encourages you to be daring and to make decisions that resonate with your soul, not the expectations of society and other people. Consisting of the majors, create, which is the suit of wands, feel, which is the suit of cups, think, which is the suit of swords, and earth, which is the suit of pentacles. This deck uses quick and easy meanings and modern symbols that can be applied to your life in a fun and accessible way. It takes courage to be yourself, be hip, and own your power. Okay, so 78 cards, diverse women. I know that there's women of color in here because I follow Maria on Instagram. I believe her Instagram is Hip Chick Tarot, and I love that the cards show women of so many different colors, because you don't see, oh, I don't see too many women like me in tarot decks. They are making decks that are more exclusive, but I thought that that was something really special, so I wanted to honor that by doing an unboxing of this deck today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this baby open. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And I love that it comes in a nice sturdy box. You guys know what a big deal that is to me. I love nice, strong, sturdy boxes, not the cardboard paper boxes that rip so easy. So super nice and sturdy. I love the colors. Pink and purple were my favorite colors when I was a little girl, and I still love pink and purple. So that just evokes for me my inner child and my childhood energy. So I really enjoy that about it. So it's got your little tab here, which you just open the deck. And there is a picture of the creator, the artist, Maria Strom. Okay. She's a tarot reader and artist living in Athens, Georgia. Her first tarot reading was in her hometown of Portland, Oregon. At the age of 15, she recognized the deep spiritual knowledge available in the cards, and she's been learning from them ever since. And there's a little bit more about Maria here. So let us take a look at the guidebook. Guidebook is a really nice size. Okay, nice thickness. And I love the font choice. I don't know, there's something a little bit retro about it that I like, and just sparks a lot of different feelings in me, evokes a lot of different feelings in me back to my youth, which I think is really interesting with this deck. I don't know if that was the vibe she was going for, but for me, it definitely evokes my inner child in a way. All right, so it first comes to the table of contents. You've got a message from Maria, the major arcana, the minor arcana, the family cards, which I suppose is the court cards. There's how to use Hip Chick Tarot, spiritual growth, everyday life in the cards. There's no bad cards or no bad feelings. Reversals, favorite spreads, and then she jumps into the card meanings. Okay, so here's your table of contents. Okay. Okay, and it goes on. I like that she's cataloged each card instead of you just kind of flipping through. So if you're looking for a particular card and you don't have a lot of time, you can just go to the table of contents and find it. So I do appreciate that. Okay. So then you have your message from Maria. Oh, and she mentions about a few easy to read symbols that are seen throughout the deck. So suns indicate external energy, blessings, self-realization, and joy. Smiley faces indicate happiness. Moons represent internal energy and mystery. Clouds can mean heaviness, sadness, challenges, or mystery. Water stands for emotions and flow. Mountains represent higher awareness. I like that. Owls symbolize wisdom. Plants are about growth and bringing something into fruition. And flowers in general are about beauty. Daisies in particular are about the beauty found in simplicity. Okay, and some of the major arcana have been renamed to reflect modern everyday vocabulary and concepts, but the energies portrayed are similar to those found in traditional decks. So the traditional Empress in this deck is nature, the Emperor is known as structure, the Hierophant is sacred knowledge, Chariot is the will, Wheel of Fortune is just wheel, the Hanged Man is hanging. That's cute. And Temperance is flow. Devil is bound. Judgment is reborn. And world is universe. Okay. And then it goes into the major arcana. Well, it talks a little bit about the major arcana. It talks a little bit about the minor arcana. Then goes into the family cards, which I believe are the court cards. So, you know, in traditional tarot, you've got king, queen, knight, and page. In the hip chick tarot, you've got the queen, which would be like the king in traditional tarot. The boss, which is the queen in traditional tarot. I like that. The teen, which is the knight, which makes sense, and child, which is the page, which makes sense. So just know that queen is the highest, queen is really king, and boss is queen in the suits. Okay. How to use the hip chick tarot, spiritual growth, and everyday life in the cards. No, quote, bad cards and no, quote, bad feelings. Reverse meanings are not included in this deck. Maria says she does not work with reversals in her practice, but acknowledge that many readers do. A reversed hip chick tarot card can be interpreted to have the same energy as one that's upright, just to a lesser degree, she says. She's got some favorite spreads in here, a Celtic Cross, a 3-card Soul Dive spread, 6-card relationship spread, a project spread. And then she goes into the major arcana descriptions and meanings. There's a small reproduction of the card image here. And then it gives a description of the image of the card. And then it talks about the spiritual meaning of the card and then the practical meaning of each card. And it goes like that through the major arcana. And then when you get into the suits, so the suit of create, for example, would be the suit of wands. You would have again, a small reproduction of the card, the name of the card here. You have the description of the image portrayed on the card, and then you would have the meaning here. Okay. Very interesting. And that is all for the guidebook. You guys, she does end with some closing thoughts and acknowledgement. So may you be blessed with insight and happiness by using the Hip Chick Tarot. Okay. So let us now take a look at the cards. So they come in the box this way. Okay. Aw. These remind me of like Flower Child and when I was in elementary school and everybody was drawing peace signs and was really like into the hippie thing. So that's cute to me, but you've got the little daisies on the back of the cards. I enjoy that. Okay. Cardstock. How does cardstock feel? I like that they have a nice, like silky smooth, like matte finish. It's really soft and really nice. I think the cardstock is pretty good. They've got some bend and some flex to them, but they don't feel like cheap or cheesy, but they do have some flex to them. So if you're one that really likes to break in your cards, just be mindful of that. I still have decks that are really, really stiff that I work with regularly and have been working with for like the last 3 years, and they're still pretty stiff. So I like a nice bridge shuffle. It doesn't bother me. Okay. So let's take them all out. And they have a nice little cubby in there. And I don't know how they you how they did this. Teen to feel, child to feel. Okay, they're all kind of, I guess I'll do that. Okay, I was like, how do I put these together? Okay, just because I want to go through them in order for you guys. Alrighty, so the first card we have is the Fool. So she's a little hitchhiker on rollerblades, which is pretty daring, I would think. Okay, we've got Creator, which is the image on the front of the box. I really like this one. We have the High Priestess here. You can see her third eye is open. Instead of a black cat, she's actually got a white cat. Kind of gray, I guess. Oh, she does have a little black cat there poking out. Okay, instead of the pillars in traditional tarot. I enjoy that. And I enjoy that the curtain is purple. Purple is such a magical, witchy color to me. I love this card, Nature, and this card represents the Empress, and there's such goddess energy in this. I feel Yemaya in this. I feel Oshun in this. I just feel regal. Mother Nature, the Queen. I just love it. Okay. Structure. So this would be the Emperor. Okay, very practical things for the Emperor. You know, you've got your ruler, you've got your pencil, you know, books on his head, balanced on his head, smart, knowledge. You've got architecture, the buildings here, structure, solid, foundation, form. You know, basic math. What do you have to have in elementary school for basic math in school and stuff? They always tell you to have pencils and rulers, right? Okay. Balanced thoughts. I enjoy that. Sacred knowledge, the Hierophant. I like this one too. Okay, you've got the Ankh. And the Sacred Spiral and the notebook here. She's got lotus flower on her shirt. And the way I'm looking at it, she's got a vest on. I know she's probably supposed to be a priestess of some kind, but it almost just makes me think of a grocery store clerk who you just happen, or a clerk at any kind of store you go to, and they just happen to impart some really good wisdom to you when you're going through the checkout. That's happened to me several times, and I always just think it's, you know, it's cool. So that's what she makes me think of. We've got the Lovers. We've got Will, which is the Chariot. We've got Strength, really sweet. The Hermit. And the Hermit's got a candle. I was like, is that a phone or a candle? It's a candle. The Wheel for the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I don't want to show you all of them because I want you to discover some on your own as per my usual. Hang in for the Hanged Woman or the Hanged Man. I like that too. That's fun. That's a fun one. This is just a really fun deck. Death, so beautiful. Love that. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, Flow. Like just float away on a breeze, on a whim. Bound. And I love this take on the Tower. It's like the Tower is typically, oh, like the Tower, a dark, scary, bad card. But it's like instead of falling to her death or to her demise or, you know, her destruction, she's actually rising up and breaking through, almost like she's created this Tower moment for herself to break free, from the bondage of the Devil card. Bound. Okay. This is peaceful. I love all the major arcana. This is the Star. I didn't know if it had a different name. The Moon. She's got a full moon for you too. I love it. Okay. The Sun. Like, this is me. I love it. Judgment, Reborn. It's really cute, you guys. The Universe. Alrighty. We've got the Queen of Create and the Boss of Create. Okay, so the Suit of Wands. Okay, try not to show you guys everything. So we've got the Four of Create. The Six of Create. The Seven of Create. I had to stop and look at that one for a little bit. Okay. You've got the Queen of Feel, the Boss of Feel. So now we're in the Suit of Cups. And we've got the Teen of Feel, who's so cute. And the Child of Feel, so dreamy. Definitely a Pisces. Feels so Pisces. This is sweet. The Two of Feel, the Two of Cups. You know, creating that bond, that relationship in pregnancy between mother and child. Instead of the traditional Two of Cups, it's either a man and a woman together starting a new relationship, or two friends, or whatever. But I like this take on it. That's very special and thoughtful and sweet. I like that a lot. Okay. The Six of Feel, coming back home to your childhood home. The Seven of Feel. Okay, now somebody's on their phone. Baby pictures on Facebook. It's like people getting engaged, you know, people dying and toxic stuff, all the food porn that's on Facebook, advertisements and money, vacation spots, and then, but it's like, what do you really want? What do you post? What do you have to share? What are your dreams? These may be other people's dreams that you're seeing, but what's yours? So I really enjoy that. The Eight of Feel. I love this too because for me, when I am, you know, I've had a crappy day, or, you know, I've got a bunch of things on my mind, but I need to focus on one thing, I always like to put those thoughts, those emotions, those feelings, stresses, worries in a little box and walk away from them so I can focus on what I'm doing. And then if I want to come back and pick it up, it's there, I can, but most of the time I just kind of leave it there because it's something I don't need to carry with me into whatever I'm doing. So I love that. Oh, I really enjoy these, you guys. It's hard for me not to show you everything because I really like them. The Teen of Think. So the Think suit, or the Sword suit, is light bulbs. It's a light bulb, so I can appreciate that. Okay. The Four of Think. The Five of Think, like clashing of ideas. The Seven of Think, sneaking out. Bad girl. You know, but in your sneaking, watch where you step. You don't want to cut your foot on broken glass. The Nine of Think. Queen of Earth. The Teen of Earth. The Two of Earth. Three of Earth. I like that. Oh, I like this one too. The Five of Earth, the Five of Pentacles. But I love that she's got a tattoo. I don't know if you guys can see. She's got a tattoo on her shoulder that says faith. So even though there's things that she may want, that she's reaching for, that she can't necessarily get to, or that she's aiming for, trying to get to, although she may feel like she's alone in reaching for that. Typically in the Five of Pentacles, it's two people depicted. But she has faith on her side. Faith is her partner. So I love that. The Six of Earth. The Eight of Earth. Aw. The Nine of Earth. You're never too old to accomplish your goals or what you set out to do. You're never too old to be satisfied or graduate to higher knowledge. And the Ten of Earth. Abundance. Cornucopia. Stacks. Bag of money. You know, I love it. So I think this deck is really sweet. I think it's really cute. I love that it's still traditional tarot, but it just changes things up just a little bit. But I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. So let's just take a moment and do a brief reading about what Hip Chick Tarot wants us to know most right now. So let's see how these babies shuffle, and they do feel really good in my hand. Just because of the way the finish of the cardstock feels so nice. And they shuffle nicely. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, here's like how the deck looks in my hand, you guys, about, you know, the size of it. I have bigger hands, so for me, bigger decks don't bother me, but I think it's a nice size. It's not too big or awkward. And like I said, because it has like a nice bend to it, a nice shuffle, I don't feel like it'll be that much of a problem for anyone. So let's just see who wants to jump out and talk to us. What do we need to know most right now, Hip Chick Tarot? What do we need to know? What do we need to do? What do we need to work on for whoever is watching this video, whenever they're watching this video? Thank you, for their best and highest good. Okay. Interesting. All right, so the shadow card for this reading is the structure card. So again, the Emperor. So being disciplined, being responsible, being accurate, taking stock of the things around you, taking accurate measurements, trying something over again and again, checking your work, checking your resources, having balanced thoughts, kind of taking emotions out of it a little bit. The first card we have is the Three of Feel. So the Three of Feel is about celebration and having fun with your friends and camaraderie and mutual love and respect and admiration for the people in your life that you care about, that you would consider friends, or the people who know you best, who know you really, really well. I love that we have a card in the middle here, the Queen of Think, and then we've also got the Three of Create on the other side. So it's like the Queen of Think is kind of in the middle here saying, hey, fun with friends is nice, and going out and exploring new worlds and creating new things is nice, but be sure to use your head. Remember, you know, structure. The Emperor wants us to have some structure, some discipline, and the Queen of Think wants us to use our head. She's giving you this look over her glasses like, are you really doing what you're supposed to be doing? Should you be out partying right now, or should you be working on, you know, cleaning out that garage, or should you be working on trying to get your, I don't know, your GED or whatever, you know, that raise, sprucing up your resume, whatever it is. Maybe it's time to get, you know, out of your feelings and putting some things into action. Okay. So I absolutely love that. I really, really think that's a cute reading. And I think, it'll make sense for some of you out there, but I love the Queen of Think is like, like kind of like how that look your mom will give you over the rim of her glasses when you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing and need to get back on track. But I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with my review and first impressions of the Hip Chick Tarot by Maria Strom and Schiffer Publishing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to search for it on Amazon. That's where you can get it. But have a great one, lovelies, and happy shuffling. Bye.